Someone's waiting to be told. The act encompasses the blame. We watch the scenes we live unfold.
Hey everybody, hello and welcome back to my channel. So we're going to do something a little bit different tonight, at least for a little bit. I don't know how long we'll do it, but we'll see. So I got into building some Harry Potter Legos a while back and got derailed. Didn't have time for it, all of that. But I finally hunted my boxes of Legos back out, and we're going to get started on them. I've decided I would stream building them again and share it with all of you, and figured we could just chat as I'm building Legos. So yeah, we're gonna start with this set. It's the Whomping Willow. There's actually 4 sets that go together. Whomping Willow, Great Hall, Clock Tower, and I think it's the Astronomy Tower. I'm kind of build them in terms of how many pieces there are, so we're starting with the smallest set, and we'll build up. I think the largest set is 800 and some pieces. And so yeah, we'll kind of go from there. I have some other stuff that I'm going to do as well with Legos, I'm sure, but for now we're just going to stick with building these. And just before I get started, I saw that DParky94 followed me a couple minutes ago, so I want to do a quick shout out. Thank you so much for following me. I really, really appreciate it. And if you're here or if you see this later, I hope you enjoy the content. 4, 5. Stack of bags. And let's see, how many booklets do we get? 2 booklets. Alright, cool. So we could potentially turn this into a 2-part series. Maybe more. Not really sure. And, of course, stickers. There we go. That I am horrible at getting on. But I do try my best to get them on accurately. Alright. So here we go. Try to put it so you guys can kind of see the booklet a little bit. At the beginning, it tells us here that bag 1's going to make the car with Harry and Ron. The second bag will make the Whomping Willow. The third bag will start to make the castle. Turn to this one. The fourth bag, is going to make Filch, Hermione, and looks like Phineas? Or maybe Neville. Doesn't really tell me. And another part of the castle. We're going to add on to it. And then that's going to be Snape and the rest of the castle in bag 5. So I guess for tonight, my goal is going to be bag 1. And then we'll go from there. See how far we get. And of course I have a notification. Some talking. Just my Discord. Letting everybody on my Discord know that I'm streaming. So if you're not already, on my Discord, feel free to link up. The link is on the screen, or you can go to my Twitch channel and click the link and it'll take you there. And we do some fun things. Try to do some fun things, building the community up. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling now. And we're gonna open the bags. I have a lovely system here for Legos that I kind of perfected the last time I was doing Legos. I have different size bowls for different bags of pieces, different size pieces. I think that one's excessive. That and there we go. All right. So. First, we're going to put together Harry. So let's see, we've got his chest. How far down can you guys see? There. That's Harry's head. Here's a set of wands. Did I miss? Oh, yep. Nope. His legs are gray. There they are. Legs, and we need his hair yet. There we go. There's only one set of wands. Usually they have different wands. Oh, there they are. Okay. So we've got the, let's see if we can do this. The smirking face. Wait. Oh, it's not going to autofocus. A little bit. There's his smirking face. And there's his scared face. So I think, because this is the Whomping Willow scene, we're going to go with a scared face. Seems to make sense. We can always switch it. And his hair. And I usually give Harry a dark wand. Go. And we're making progress. And by making progress, I mean we put one little character together. Alrighty. Next up is Ron. We've got his chest, his hair, his head, and his legs. Alrighty. And again, I'm going to go with his scared face on this one, which I'll see if I can get it to focus. There. A little bit. Nope. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to go with his scared face. Put his hair on. And we'll give him a wand. What's really nice is they give you 2 wands. So, you know, if you lose one, you have backups. I have a ton of backup wands from all the sets that I've built. Because I have actually built quite a few of these. I used to do them on my channel. Like I said, so I've done the Hogwarts Express. I've done Triwizard Tournament with the dragon. Why don't you want to go in? There we go. Oh. Gotta remember to show you guys. And there we go. Focused a little bit. There we go. So that's Ron. Now the car. Now the fun part. Alright. And then this I'll have to try to focus a little bit. But I'm still going to try to talk. So, you know, feel free to hit me up in chat, you know. Make comments and all of that. Sorry, I got a whisper. Let me just check it for a second. So, to the person who whispered, I don't want to call them out, who's out there in chat, I will respond later on in the, after I'm done streaming. I try not to do that too much, but I wanted to make sure that it wasn't, something that I needed to respond to immediately, but I will definitely respond later, I promise. And if I don't, like, hit me up on Discord or hit me up again on there, because might forget. Blonde. I forget things. Okay. So I'm not really going to walk you guys through necessarily every step that I'm doing, but hopefully you can see. I'm going to try to talk more, I guess. But, you know, help me out with with messages in chat, because I do tend to run out of things to talk about. Oh no, not the sound effects. I can't do sound effects. It's so bad. 3 of these. There. I'm doing a really bad job of having this on camera, aren't I? Maybe I need to just slightly... There. Maybe that'll be better. 2 of those. And 4 of these. I feel like I was telling a story and then totally lost track of what I was saying. I'm sorry. I do that sometimes. Okay. Oh, I grabbed 2, I need 3. I can't count. Actually, I can count, I just can't read. Okay, I need to talk. I feel like this is getting boring. What do I talk about? I don't know. Let's see. So there's some viewers out there. I can see a couple. Hit me up in chat, guys. How are you doing? How is your day? How has your week been so far? I know it's only Tuesday. But how's your week been so far? Been good? Bad? Been different? Any topics that you want to talk about, or for some reason want to hear my opinion on? Appropriate topics, of course. I know it's a mature stream, but I don't want to talk about like politics or anything like that. Only fun things. Let's talk about fun things. Or like, if you guys like, oh, I need to watch that. If you guys want me to, I guess, be more explicit about the steps that I'm doing, let me know too. I don't want to completely bore you guys with this, as I need one of these. Do my Vanna White voice. And one of these. So bad. Oh, it's so cringy. That, oh no, sticker time already. Okay, we need sticker number 1. My favorite Law and Order episode. That's random. I've definitely seen Law and Order, but I haven't seen, oh lordy, I have not seen a lot of Law and Order. I watched more Criminal Minds and NCIS, the originals. I've seen some of the spin-offs, but I've seen, I think, all of Criminal Minds and all of NCIS, if I remember right. So like, Law and Order, I honestly, I could not give you a good answer to my favorite episode of Law and Order. But for Criminal Minds, let's see, I could probably give you a good one. I'd have to think about it, because there's actually quite a few that I enjoy. I actually just recently started watching Criminal Minds again, when I need to kind of just watch something quick while I'm eating lunch or something, but it's something that I can stop because I've seen it, because I've actually seen Criminal Minds quite a few times, but I have horrible memory, so, right, what do I see, I don't know, I really enjoy the Criminal Minds episodes where they have, like, weird, well, they're all weird, because they're all crazy killers, so that's a bad explanation. So, they handle a lot of different types of cases on there, all to do with psychos, generally speaking. But I really enjoy, for some reason, the serial killer ones, not because I am one, just to clarify, but because I just find the serial killer mind fascinating. Serial killers tend to have a higher than average IQ, which is why they get away with it. And so I enjoy watching them kind of study their behavior and things like that. So although I am a math nerd, a math major, not psychology or anything like that, I really enjoy analyzing minds of serial killers, I guess you could say. Because I don't actually understand how they can process in their mind that it's okay to do what they do. I can't rationalize that. So I kind of find it fascinating to hear the theories and things like that. But also, I mean, I find it so fascinating that when I was in grad school for my master's in applied math, my project for graduation that I did, it was a solo project, not a group project. I started to develop a model, a system of equations that with enough input, which unfortunately input means deaths, but with enough input, you would be able to predict where a serial killer would strike next, and then from there you could reverse engineer that pattern and trace it back to their base of operations. So I only got as far as predicting where the serial killer would strike next, and I had a decent model. It needed a little bit more refinement, and of course it would change based on each serial killer, because every serial killer is different and unique. But then the intent was to go from there and reverse engineer it, but I didn't get that far, unfortunately. That was supposed to be my thesis for my PhD, but unfortunately that didn't work out. Switch cameras during story time, but I'm still doing Legos. Alright, switch cameras as the viewers ask. Okay, so actually I think that was pretty much the end of the story, unfortunately. But yeah, so I'm weird and find serial killers fascinating, mainly because I don't understand them, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to Legos unless there's another story, and then I will switch the camera again. I kind of went off on a complete tangent there, so I am sorry. My mind is interesting to say the least, at least in my opinion. See, now, you asked me what my favorite Law & Order episode was. But the real question would be, what is my favorite Harry Potter movie? See, that is a whole different conversation that I could get into and talk about for probably hours on end, honestly. Because if it's not obvious from the fact that I'm building Harry Potter Legos, and the fact that I have a Harry Potter tattoo, I am obsessed with Harry Potter. Oh, okay, I'm having trouble reading the chat. Let me pull it up on my phone. Oh wait, I can read it from this side. Minnie... The Sierra... Okay. I'm having trouble saying your name, so is it okay if I say Minnie? Also, hi friend. I'm doing great. How are you doing? And if it's not okay to call you Minnie, let me know, and I will take the time to actually read that and see if I can figure out how to pronounce it. Legos up here. That's not right. Okay, this is what I get for trying to talk and build Legos at the same time. Awesome! I'm glad to hear that. I like when people are doing great. Good, great, amazing. Thank you. Okay. Let's see if this works. Nope. Alright, I'm betting that I bust the nail off tonight. Where's my Harry Potter tattoo? Oh, it's on my right wrist. There we go. It's a little hard to see there, but it says always, and then the A is made from the Deathly Hallows symbol. Ow. Ow. Okay, what did I mess up? I messed up this part here somehow. Oh, I see. I see. I'm definitely gonna pop a nail. Ooh. Well, bright side is they are cheap press-on nails from Walmart. So, one, it won't hurt, and two, you know, they're cheap press-on nails from Walmart. What is your favorite minor Harry Potter character? Ooh. Oh, you're breaking out the hard questions. Minor. Well, let's see. I wouldn't consider Luna minor. I mean, she's not a main character, but she's, you know, definitely a bit higher. Book or movies? Because that could actually potentially change the answer. Both. Okay, book, it would probably be, I can't actually remember his name off the top of my head, but there was a professor for, that took over for Professor Trelawney, I believe. No, it was astronomy. It was the astronomy professor who was a, who was a centaur. I really liked him in the books, but I can't remember his name, which is bad. That's how long it's been since I've actually read the books, unfortunately, because I can never seem to find the time to reread them. From the movie, oh, I also really liked Peeves in the books, which they don't show him at all in the movies, which makes me really, really sad. I really, really liked Peeves. I mean, I didn't like what he did, but I thought he was kind of funny, honestly. And Nearly Headless Nick in the books, so much better. They have him in there so much more, and his Death Day party was amazing. I missed that scene. Okay, movies. I really like Ollivander. I feel like he's not really a major character. Like, he plays pivotal. He's pivotal in the story, of course. But I think that he's kind of really a minor character, in all honesty, because he doesn't really show up all that much. But he's really cool. And Fleur Delacour. I really like Fleur Delacour. Not in Goblet of Fire so much, but once she gets with Bill Weasley, like later on and they get married and all that, I like her there. I feel like she grew up and, you know, she's really seemed like a good person and all that. So I'd say that for my minor characters, probably. trying to think if there's any other characters. Everybody I can think of, I wouldn't actually consider a minor character. Narcissa? Malfoy? I wouldn't say she's my favorite, but I do like her. I feel like she surprised a lot of people. Okay, so this is something that I really like about these Lego sets, is they always end up surprising me in some way. They actually make these doors work, which I think, okay, so that one popped because the top's not on yet to hold it in place, but they actually make that work, and the steering wheel too. I don't know if you can see it, but it actually spins. So yeah, they tend to surprise me with these, and I thoroughly enjoy that. So who is your favorite minor Harry Potter character? You asked me and I answered, but yeah. Who's yours? Nearly Headless Nick, because John Cleese. I don't actually know. Is that the actor that played him? I don't keep track of a lot of the actors, honestly. But I'm assuming that's the actor that played Nearly Headless Nick. Yeah, the actor, okay. Oh, another Monty Python. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and actually watch Monty Python again because I don't remember it. My friends keep getting on me about that. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I'm gonna have to find the time. Okay, so the other thing that's really cool in this, apparently, is the trunk actually opens and you can put their luggage in there. And I don't know if you noticed when I was putting them together, but the suitcases actually open as well, so you could, in theory, at least put something in there. You could make maybe little paper cutouts and put in there, or make stickers. So I guess I really haven't said this. This is kind of my first stage in all of these Lego sets, but at some point I want to actually customize a lot of them. And I mean, not to customize a lot, but for example, those suitcases, I think it would be cool to make little inserts to go in there, so that if, you know, I decide to open them, you see luggage. The other thing is I have base plates, so I can actually put them together and make actual scenes. The Quidditch yard, the area, I want to take and make a full Quidditch area with grass and kind of like build it up so it looks like there's hills on the outside and stuff. So at some point we'll get creative with these sets, hopefully. I plan to do that on the channel, but for now we're just kind of following along the directions and building the sets as they come. Part of the reason is, well, I want them so I can display them, and the other part is, I don't know if this is weird, maybe not, but it kind of relaxes me to build these Legos. Not in like a I'm super stressed and I need relaxation kind of way, because if I did I wouldn't be streaming, in all honesty. But I don't know, it's just I find it really fun and enjoyable, and yeah, so that's why I'm doing it on stream. Try to share that little bit of experience and see the magic of these Legos come together, because I really do find it fascinating that you can build a car out of Legos. I think it's, I don't know, I just think it's really cool. And wheel time. We are almost done with the car. Nope. Not paying attention. There we go. One more, and that's probably, yep, we just have to put Ron in the car. And Harry? Doesn't show Harry in the car, but we're gonna see if we can fit him in. Oh no, which Harry Potter character would I vote in as president if I could? That's a really good question. My immediate reaction, my immediate response would be one of two people. Minerva McGonagall or Hermione Granger. But then part of me also just really wants to say Luna Lovegood or Ginny Weasley, because I also love both of them. I just realized I find it ironic that I picked all females. Okay, as I'm thinking about that, look, it actually moves. I love the detail. Like, they could have just put, you know, fake wheels on here that didn't turn, but no, they put wheels that actually move, and I love it. So cool. We're on there scared, and then I kind of put Harry's face facing the other way. And it doesn't want to focus. There we go. So we did bag 1, guys. In like 30 minutes. A little over 30 minutes. Is there anybody else? Alright, I know, you're gonna ask me to switch cameras, so let me see. Chatting scene. Let's see. Is there anybody else? Neville. Neville would be also on my list. I know you're probably looking for one, and I'm horrible at choosing just one for basically anything. I'm gonna keep thinking on it and see if my mind changes. But that's kind of my like initial response to that, because I haven't really thought about it. The Whomping Willow doesn't look like it's gonna take too long, so let's go ahead and try that. Can't guarantee that we're going to get through it today, but we're gonna give it a shot. Favorite Harry Potter object that's not a wand? Alright, I'm actually going to try to come up with one answer for this. So I'm going to think on it while I build. I'm going to think on it while I build. While I think on that, who would you vote in for president if you could? There's so many options. I really like... Oh, no, that's a bad one. What about the car? Is that an option? Because honestly, if I could have a flying car, I totally would have a flying car. That would be amazing. In my opinion. Or maybe the Deluminator? I really like the Deluminator. What would yours be? So I think mine would be the car, unless that's, you know, not an acceptable answer. The map, that's a good one. That is pretty awesome. And if I was living at Hogwarts or something, definitely. Oh, the invisibility cloak is also really cool. I mean, that one is so cool that I actually have one. I mean, obviously, a replica that doesn't actually work, but yeah. I actually bought an invisibility cloak. I don't know. I'll probably end this stream at around 9-ish. But most likely I'll be streaming Destiny after that. I don't really plan this stuff out too much. I kind of just go with the flow on how I'm feeling for the night. But I tend to stream Destiny a lot, so probably be streaming that a little bit later. And what I'll do when I do that is I'll actually end this stream so that I can get the game pulled up and all that and get switched over. But if I do end up streaming Destiny, well, let me rephrase. When I get done here, I'll most likely be playing Destiny regardless, and then I may or may not stream it. We'll see. But, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that now. Aw. Okay, well, have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you being here. You know, don't worry. I'm not going to finish it tonight. So, I'll do a recap next time I stream of what I did in, you know, this stream and then all of that. So, and it'll be up on my Twitch. I save all the videos there, so you can always come back and watch later if you want. And I also post them to YouTube. So feel free to, you know, check either of those places out. And, you know, finish watching the episode if you want. But thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a good night. Well, that's a piece I've never seen before. Okay. Go. Ooh. There we go. Okay. One of these. If I'm not showing this well, don't hesitate to let me know, guys. I'm, you know, it's kind of hard sometimes, but I'm always open to suggestions. Go. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Guess that's as far as it's supposed to go. I suppose we will find out. Oh no, stickers. On a curved piece. Nope. Aha. Alright, I like it. Okay, another one. There we go. Practice makes perfect, I guess. There we go. Alrighty. So I guess the tree's gonna move with all these gears going on. This is gonna be really cool. I'm actually really excited to finish the tree now. I didn't realize it was gonna move. My my geek side is gonna show. I guess, yeah. Ow. Pinched myself. Okay. I got scared. I didn't see that piece in there. Thought I was gonna be missing a piece and we would have to end it for the night. Oops. That's not. Oh. Whoa, wait, what? 4 of these, okay. That's 1. Looks like we're almost done. This will end the big pieces, so yeah, we've got to be almost done then. Sweet. All right, so it's not gonna take that long. Put that there. Alrighty, let's see. So these go. Yeah, I can adjust them later. Get a little OCD for that stuff. I don't know why. 3, 4. Oops. I thought these were going to connect to something, but I guess not. Okay. Okay, so we have extra pieces, which means I get to be creative. I mean, they always give you extra pieces, but... kind of want to add a little bit of character to it. Do that. Okay. Okay. So let's chalk that up to an extra piece. So it does move. Why does that make me so happy? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And then these move, right? So you can like, whoop. There. What if, as a modification to this, right, you could somehow attach this to a motor. This is beyond my knowledge, by the way. I don't know how I would actually do this. But you could attach this to a motor that would spin slowly and add some like LED lights on it. And then you could just, as a display, have it slowly rotate. And then you could even add music or something. Oh my gosh. That's the kind of stuff that I want to learn how to do with this. So I can make it even better. Because I'm building these, right, but I'm not going to play with them, apart from right now, when I build them. But I want to display them in my house, and so I want to be able to do stuff like that to make them displayable and really cool. Alright, well, let's put that there. On that note, I think I'm going to go ahead and end here with the Legos for tonight. We got through 2 bags out of 5, so we're 2/5 of the way done with this set. I'm pretty happy with that, with about a little over an hour. So I guess we'll do this because I am chatting. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in, hung out with me in chat, or, you know, even if you just watched. I appreciate all of you being here. I'm so happy to have you. I had a blast building these. I hope to keep finding time to build more. Definitely plan on at least finishing this set and going from there. So again, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you next time. Also, thinking about streaming some Destiny 2 later, so, you know, I guess watch out for those notifications if you're subscribed, or not subscribed, but if you're following me. Also, Haley, thank you. I am glad you enjoyed it. I finally got back to the Legos like I promised. So, yeah. Thank you all for being here, and hopefully I will see you either later for Destiny 2 or the next time that I stream.